Hey Instagram. As a filmmaker, a scriptwriter, or as a content creator, you know that sometimes we're not able to produce the content we want, and sometimes we lack a bit of creativity. And I got a trick that I read online. So credits go to the person which I have forgot the name of for the trick. And the trick is to come up with your favorite book or book you really like, and oh, those mosquitoes, and then think about something you really do not want to happen to you, your worst nightmare, in other words. And then imagine how the main character in the book would react to that nightmare. Let's say I'm not a Christian, but let's say I am or was, and my main favorite book was the Bible, and my worst nightmare is to lose my family. And let's say, I have no idea, but let's say Jesus is the main character of the Bible. Let's say that Jesus was married to what's the name of the prostitute in the Bible? Mary Magdalena, something like that. And he had a couple of kids. I know many historians think actually that Jesus had a couple of kids. And let's say he had. How would Jesus react to those kids dying in an accident or by illness? And how would Jesus, I'm trying to block the wind here, and how would Jesus proceed in his life? Maybe Jesus in our story was so sad of his kids dying that he divorced his wife, and she had to become a prostitute to survive, to feed herself. Or maybe he was a bit of a bad guy, and he left his wife and his kids, and she had to become a prostitute to feed their children. And they then chose the path of being a rebel towards the Jews and the Romans, and he slowly transformed into the Son of God character that many believe he is. Many Christians, of course, all Christians do. That's a way to look at your favorite book and your worst nightmare and putting them together. And I actually think it would be a very nice and interesting movie. Of course, you'll get a lot of death threats from Christian and the Christian community, but yeah. Let's take Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, and let's say my worst nightmare is to become homeless. How would Harry Potter react to the fact that he has become homeless? Of course, I understand you cannot use the name, the trademark Harry Potter, but let's say that there's a boy, a magician, who lived with his parents in London or New York, and he became homeless, maybe with his parents or without his parents, and he had to survive on the streets of London, sleeping rough, or New York or any other city for that matter. And he had to use his superpowers to get food and maybe to help the other homeless people, and maybe he meets another homeless guy, elderly man or woman, who is his Dumbledore, and that person trains him to be a magician or witch. Actually, that could be again a very interesting story, and that's the fun thing about this trick or method, that you're able to take any book that you have a passion for and your worst nightmare or a fear of yours and turn it into something completely else. Of course, you cannot steal, like I said before, the names or the trademarks, but you can be inspired by the characters and do your own twist and your own inspiration around them. So Instagram, comment down below. What did you think about the idea? Again, credits is not towards me, it goes towards the person who wrote the, which I cannot, Amy, I think it was Amy something. So credits go to Amy. What do you think about the method? Are you gonna use it? Give me some plots, some interesting ideas. What's your favorite book and your worst nightmare? And comment down below. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.